Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabriel, and today we're doing another twin flame energy reading. This reading is meant to be timeless, so no matter when you find it, no matter where you're at on your journey when you find it, there is a message for you here. Today I'm going to be pulling from the Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish. And I've already shuffled, so we're going to just go ahead and dive in. Ooh, I pulled two, so we're going to take both of them. The first card is Amarama. A wonder voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. And I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that, so if somebody has an idea, let me know. And the next card is freedom, independence, and self-determination. And really what I feel from these two cards is that you're really like finding yourself in these two cards. You're really like, through this journey too, like you're finding yourself. You're finding your true divine self. The majority of this journey is not even really about your twin flame. It's about you. It's about you discovering yourself and your connection with the divine. And when you find that connection with the divine, when you find your true self, that is where you'll also find your true freedom to express yourself, to be yourself. If we're being held back by limiting beliefs, by lies about ourselves, or by things that we've taken on from other people, you know, we feel trapped there. We feel like we're not able to fully, truly express ourselves, and our twin flame doesn't recognize us. So, yeah, like as you're going through, you know, the deep feelings, the deep journey of the soul, as this card says, you know, you're finding yourself and you find your freedom. And I think a lot of people think that, you know, you're not going to find your freedom if you find that you're, you know, with God and you've been created a certain way. But God created you in a way so that you can express yourself in the way that He designed you to create, in the way that He designed you to be yourself. And that's not limiting. It's actually very freeing, because you're able to do so much more, and you're able to live out your desires when you're in alignment with how you were created. So take the time to really explore and discover yourself as you're going throughout this journey. Next card is falling in love, kissing the divine in another, in yourself. Ooh, twin flame card. I like this. Yeah, one of my favorite quotes, I think, from Jeff and Shaleia, and I don't know the exact quote, but really the underlying message is that you fall in love with yourself, and then your twin flame falls in love with you. And that's really so true. Like, your twin flame is you, and they mirror you 100%. So, you know, if you want your twin flame to fall in love with you, you must first fall in love with yourself. You can't be holding grudges against yourself, or thinking that you're not so cool, or thinking that you're not good enough, and expect your twin flame to mirror anything different, right? They are your mirror, and they will only show you what you are, you know, giving to yourself. And that's not to shame you. That's not to say like, oh, you're not loving yourself properly. But we aren't taught how to love ourselves properly in this world. And so that's not anything bad. It's just a place where, hey, here's a new awareness. You can make a new choice, and you can learn to fall in love with yourself. And really, it's not a learning. You're unlearning all of these wrong ideas about yourself that the world has told you. Maybe you felt like you weren't enough because of grades, or because your parents said something, or someone said something one time, or a past hurt in a relationship. And those things are all lies, because you are enough. God created you enough. You're just letting go of everything so that you can truly fall in love with the person, the being that God created, which is you. And as soon as you fall in love with yourself, and you feel love and contentment and romance for yourself, you can experience that love and romance with your twin flame, because they are attracted to you, and you are fully in love with yourself and in love with the divine. So embrace that. That's not narcissism. That's healthy self-love, is to be in love with yourself. Not in a, I'm better than everyone else, but look, I'm beautiful creation of God, and I'm deserving of love because that is my birthright, and I'm perfect. All right. The next card is Water Flight. Heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, weightlessness. And really what I feel like this is learning to flow with your emotions. You know, as you go deeper into your consciousness, as you get used to feeling your feelings in that flow, it becomes light and easy. And that doesn't mean it'll feel light and easy at the very beginning. You know, we still may encounter blocks that feel very heavy. But the more you allow yourself to feel your feelings, the easier it becomes. The only thing that makes it hard is your own resistance, your avoidance of an upset or a feeling or a thought, because you think you're going to make it real by looking at it. But if you look at it, you'll find that you're able to move through the feeling very quickly and efficiently. You may have to cry. You may have to, you know, journal it to really get it out. But once you've allowed yourself to really feel the feeling, it moves on, and what remains is the truth, is the love, is the flow of your emotions. And that's very light and easy and, you know, free of burden. The next card is Reflections. What you contemplate can actualize. Yeah, and this is something we've been talking about the last couple readings on this channel, is like you creating your reality. Your reality is a direct reflection of what's going on within yourself. And that means you have the power to change it. So if you don't like something in your reality, feel your feelings about it. Allow yourself to go to those spaces and give love there and find peace in that space. That returns you to your power, and that raises your vibration so that you can experience higher vibe things in your life rather than the low vibration of pain or hurt or sadness or shame. You let those things go, and you can, what is reflected is the love that you've given yourself, is the joy that you've given yourself, the peace, and that, you know, that has a ripple effect and is reflected in your reality. The next card is the Crane Bag. What a weird name. The Sacred Ocean Medicine Declutter, a declutter choice. And really what I'm feeling from this is, you know, you really want to clear your intention, clear your reality. You know, you really want to let go of things that no longer serve you. That's not just in your outer reality where you clean out your closet, but also in your internal reality. You know, you clean out things that no longer serve you, feelings, thoughts, you know, relationships even. You know, you either put boundaries there, or if you find there's places where there's no love, you honor that and let go of the relationship. Or if you're holding on to things from your ex, you let those things go so that you can align with what you do want, your twin flame. You know, really focus your reality into to serve where you're headed rather than where you've been, or to hang on to things for the sake of just hanging on to things. Like, declutter your reality. And the next card, the bottom of the deck, is Honor the Masculine. Respecting men, embracing the divine masculine. Yeah. And what I really feel like this is I feel like a lot of times on the spiritual journey, the divine masculine kind of gets this reputation of, oh, he's the runner and he's unawakened and he doesn't know what's going on. And while it may be true that divine feminines tend to be the ones that are more often than not called to the journey in like the spiritual healing work, that's not 100% the case. And it's also not honoring that your twin flame is just as awakened as you are, just doing the inner work just as you are. You want to see them as doing this with you, because they really are. Your true twin flame is doing the inner work with you. Even if it looks like they're outside playing basketball, that maybe that's how they're processing their emotions. Maybe they're with another person. Maybe they need that contrast. Don't see them as separate from you. Honor the fact that they have their own process. And maybe your twin flame is doing the mirror exercise. Maybe your twin flame is doing inner healing work and is very spiritual too. You are both awakened equally. That doesn't mean that you're both awakened in the same way. So you could have the spiritual component and he could have the practical business life stuff handled, where you're all in the inner and he's taking care of the outer, and vice versa. So don't attach to what it looks like on the outside. Look at the spiritual component of where you're doing things together, and see yourselves as equal. Don't see yourself as I'm better than my twin flame, because you're already introducing the idea of separation in that thought of I'm more awakened than he is. He needs to get his shit together. Okay, well, he's you. He's your mirror. If you think he needs to get his shit together, you are pointing the finger at your mirror. So, really think, it's not, it's not that your twin flame is asleep or doesn't know what's going on. He's a spiritual being too. He's there with you. So honor that. And this is vice versa too. So divine masculines who are on the journey, maybe you think your divine feminine is asleep or something like that, or isn't as spiritually aware as you are, isn't as good as you because they don't have these skills that you think they should have. Let go of that, because that's really like you thinking that, you aren't good enough for you, or you looking down on your twin flame. And that's not a healthy relationship to have with your twin flame. Your twin flame is equal to you. That doesn't mean you condone any bad behaviors or mistreatment. That just means that you see yourself as one, and you understand that you're both moving through the same things, even if it manifests differently on the outside. So maybe they have a drinking problem and you don't want to honor that behavior, but you can look at and see the spiritual truth of what they're doing. They're numbing to their emotions through the alcohol, for example. And then you are numbing out by pushing down your feelings and only wanting to focus on love and light. Those things are both avoiding your feelings, avoiding the deeper reality of the feelings. So don't see yourselves as separate. Don't belittle your twin flame, whether they be the masculine or the feminine. See yourselves as one. Have compassion for yourselves and look at where you can bring more love into the situation. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you'd like support on your twin flame journey, whether that be a card reading personalized for your journey, or if you'd like one-on-one support to help you through your blocks, you can find my services at SacredTwinFlameUnion.com, and I will see you all in the next video.